Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018. We are managing AC Ajaccio in the Champions League. So, only a couple games have happened between our Champions League play, so let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick. We've got a couple things going on. We absolutely destroyed Metz, 5-1. And, man, we had some stuff going on behind the scenes that determined this starting lineup. You can see that both Madu and Goncalves both started this match. Now, some of that was due to suspension. Some of that's due to injury. Let's take a look at our roster here really fast. Jean-Yves Bonnet was suspended after that game and is only still one yellow card away from another suspension. He's got way too many points built up. So he's been kind of on the bench for us for a little bit, but he was suspended for sure for that. And we had some injuries as well, I think, for that one. So we ended up going Madu and Goncalves just because that was all we had. Now, in the meantime, Claude before that came to me and said, I need to be playing more. And I said, be patient, you'll get time. And at that point, he wasn't starting. We didn't have the injury problem. I think Legree was injured. And let's see, Legree was injured. Is there one more injury in there somewhere? I'm trying to remember if there was something wrong with Painbang too. I don't remember. Anyway, so be patient. He says, no, that's not good enough. You need to let me play or you need to trade me. Well, we can't really get rid of him. All these problems happen with our club trained guys, the guys we have to have on the roster. So I said, tough, you just have to be patient. And so he went to the media, and then the media made a big stink about it. Luckily, our team backed me and not him and said that they were unhappy with the way he was going about things. In the meantime, though, he slid into a start because we didn't have anybody. I mean, he needed to get in there, right? That's why he's there. So, hey, imagine that. I said, patient, you'll get your chance. Well, he got his chance due to injury. And so he went – who does he – there we go. Happy – see? People that are backing me against Goncalves. Interesting. Anybody else? Ludovic. Nobody else shows up. They told me that who else did they tell me backed me? One of my defensive players. Nouveau, I think, backed me as well against that. So anyway, amongst all of that, we ended up with a starting roster that looked like this. So obviously Calacanon was there in goal, and we had Victor and Nicholas Henriksen Nielsen because he's the only guy that wasn't on his last yellow card there for the left. With Pikachu, Killian, and Ivo as our defensive players. Then, like I say, Madu and Goncalves. Then we had Mueller, Oscar Vonte, and Grossboy is who I decided to start up there. Also, again, due to yellow cards, T-Bone was also on his last yellow card, I believe, at that point. And so that's what we ran with. And then I made some changes in game to get Oscar Vonte going because Oscar Vonte really hasn't done what we wanted him to do. So I moved him into the center, and then Mueller and Grossboy on the outside, and that seems to have helped. You see, he got a goal right there. They did not give the player of the match to Madu, but Madu deserved it. They gave it to Grossboy, who played well. Let's credit where credit is due. He did get a goal, but Madu just owned that game. This goal created by him, then he had an assist, then he got his own goal at the end, and then this one was kind of here. Let's take a look at this real fast and see the two own goals. The first was Madu, all him, created by him. He didn't get credit for it. A little disappointing. Let's check this. Whoops, no, that's not what I want. Can I click on the goal? There we go. Comes in, Madu gets the shot on it, bounces this way, then this way, and in. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the other own goal. Now, field, I'm going to slow this one back down to the normal speed. This one was interesting because Shorty didn't like it. Let's see what happens up here. So Mueller gets it, takes the shot, and now it's going to squeeze past the goalkeeper there. They said Karpov hit it. I didn't see that. I mean, it's close, but they gave it to Karpov, and I don't think Karpov had anything to do with it. If he touched it, it wasn't enough to change his direction at all. So a little bit disappointing that that Mueller didn't get the credit for that goal. But that is what it is. So we played great, but we had mutiny in the ranks. As Goncalves tried to force a trade. We followed that up with a draw against PSG, and we played well. Calicanon obviously played the best to keep us in that one, but we did not look overmatched in this game. I think as a team we played better, but they have some really kind of spectacular talent that we know about, and that's hard. It doesn't matter how good your team plays. You let one of those guys, you make one small mistake, and those guys will make you pay. So I was pretty happy we were unable to score. But the game as a whole, stats-wise, were pretty equal. It's just that, when they get a chance, it's much more likely to go in. So equal chances, generally still going to be a loss against Saint-Germain. So we will take it. So that brings us up today to Benfica. And if we check, we can see that there was already a draw between Napoli and Spartak. So Spartak has just the 2 draws. Napoli's 1-1-1, leaving the door open for us. If we get a win today, we'd be 1-1-1 as well. And if we could win it by more than 2 goals, we'd be in second place. So I'm not expect that, but essentially our future's back in our hands. So the lineup, once Copper's done shaking, because Shorty's outside barking, she figured she needs to get up to go outside to see what he's barking at. I hear a lawnmower out there. I assume that's what he's barking at. So this is what I've got at the moment. Goncalves did not play great for the 2 matches he was in. He played okay here. Everybody played okay. It was a huge win. He didn't do anything. He was just there. And then a 6-6 on this. So we can see there, nothing to speak of. Nothing to speak of here. Both matches, he shoots as soon as he touches the ball from anywhere on the field, as far as I can tell. He just, wherever it may be. So, yeah, not spectacular. I mean, we can look. This is his only good game in a while. There's just not much there to speak of. He's been playing really average, which is kind of what we expected. And like I say, we overpaid for him, and we're overpaying salary-wise probably for him as well. But that is what it is. So this is what we're looking at. Ivo Suleiman's back from injury finally, so he goes back in. Navu's still there. Legree's going to go out to wing back right. We're going to try to put the best player. I think he's marginally better than Victor out there. And I've got Madu and Painbang in the middle. So it was kind of where was I going to try to get Legree to get him in the match because I needed him in. Skelzo we're going to put in. He hasn't been spectacular, whereas Nielsen has played pretty well the last couple games, all things considered. So he started against PSG. Now, you will notice that Skelzo is listed, and that is because I don't know that we're going to get him. We do get him on the 1st. We have signed Kasper Bialik. Bialic? He's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And he can play on the left, too, if we want him to. And we might. I mean, we'll just have to kind of see how it goes. Right or left, it doesn't matter. He's going in somewhere. And I think, well, you've already seen how I'm planning on what I'm replacing for him. There you go. I mean, here on the right, 4 stars over everybody else. Now, this is mid, right? This is what we were looking at was wing back here. But again, 4 stars and then everybody else. And his defensive is not spectacular, 10 and 9. Those are his worst stats. He is an offensive wing back. But look at the corners, the crossing, good free kick taking. He has good long shots. He can pass. The mentals are great. He's not aggressive. So hopefully we cut down on some of those yellows. The physicals are good. He can't jump. We have a very short team. It is what it is. But you can see here, he's an international, and that's how we found him. We scouted for whatever reason, they scouted the Polish international team looking for people. And does it say it here? It's not here. Maybe it's information. Foreign moving clubs. Whatever. At the bottom of the scouting, it said he thought Kylian Navu was a great player. So I said, you know what? He looks good. He was 1.6 million to sign, and I think we're paying him 23,000. Does it have our contract? He's not making that. He's going to be making less than we are paying Massimo right now, Scelzo. I think we're going to go from 32 to 23. So we'll save a little bit of money on the wages, assuming, of course, that we can sell Scelzo. We'll leave him listed. We'll keep trying. In the meantime, he's going to play because we got him. And that's kind of it. So mutiny in the ranks with Claude, a new wing back, hopefully. We've got him. We just have to sell somebody else. It's probably going to put us over budget a little bit, but, okay. If we can sell Scelzo, though, we'll be okay. We got some other players we could dump if we really felt we needed to. And we might even be able to sell Claude. I mean, we'll have to look and see what we can do. We may not be in Champions League much longer, in which case we can dump him right away. So we'll have to see how that goes. And Suleiman is injured instantly. That did not take long. So Pikachu will go right back in. He lasted 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Suleiman might be on the block if he's going to keep being injured like that. He was at 93%. He was ready to go. We purposely kept him out of the last game. He could have played the last match because we didn't want to re-aggravate whatever it was. All right, let's see. Gross Boy. Come on, Pang Bang, get a header on it. It comes into nobody because nobody was looking for it. Might have been Legree over there. Just okay. And we just stopped? No, that's Legree there. And he just said, screw it, I don't feel like chasing him. I'm just gonna leave him one-on-one here. That was absolutely horrible. That was the worst defense I have seen ever. And Legree's out. It's just like that. That was terrible. Put Victor back in. That was absolute garbage. I mean, he just stopped. Just stopped in the middle of the field and let him go. There was nobody there. I mean, look at this. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm done. Oh, my. If we lose because of that, I'm pissed. Legree might be on the chopping block, too, if he's going to play like that. And he's supposed to be a defensive player. I mean, defensive midfielder, but defensive nonetheless. All right. Nikolov gets ahead on that. Is this another goal? Andre Horta feeds it in. There we go. No, Cali Cannon comes out for that one. Let's see, was that the highlight? Or is it on counterattack? We roll it out to Nouveau, who rolls it right back into danger. Cali's not even looking. Back out to Nouveau. There's still two guys on him. I don't know why we're going that direction. Let's try finding somebody who doesn't have a bunch of red jerseys on him. Oh my God, we're playing terribly. I'm going to throw out a demand more now because this is just not good. This is not them playing well. This is us just playing terribly. Oh my gosh. They had two clear-cut chances already. Madu, yellow card. Well, as good as he's played for us. Ivo's not playing well. I don't know what it is about Ivo. We don't get a lot of big matches out of him. He just, again, one of those players, the numbers all look good, and we just don't get a lot out of him, and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, there we go. Hey, we found a player that didn't have a bunch of red jerseys around. Scelzo feeds into the middle. Mueller's there. First touch. Goal. Yes, Gabriel Mueller. The assist by Scelzo. Goal. Ajaccio. On the road. Here we go. Let's see if we can get something out of this from Benfica. If we could get a win here and crawl back in, because Benfica's at the top right now. If we could throw a loss onto their record and get a win onto ours, move us up into second place, all of a sudden, the world is a much, much brighter place. Because if we can come out 1-1-1, when we had our road games against both Napoli and Benfica out of the way, Mueller's injured. Oh, this is not going our way. Mueller for T-Bone. And I think I'm going to go ahead. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go. See, he's on the. Oh, why is he needs to be in the middle? Damn it. I screwed that up. Let's see. Right-footed. Left-footed. There. That's the way that's supposed to be. I did it in the middle of the game. I just made that sub. Oh, I hate it when it does that. You're like, yeah, I just did that. See, look, it shows that, but then it backs out of this one. I do not understand. Okay, so Mueller's coming out. T-Bone's going in. Now I decided that, yeah, it made everything except the actual sub. Wow, that's so weird. And that's all 3 of our subs right there. We got no more changes to make. So 2 injuries and Legree just telling us in no uncertain terms that he wasn't here to play today. Come on, let's get something going, guys. Get it out of the... There we go. Gross Boy's there. Interesting first touch to that. He gets it back, though, to Skelzo. Skelzo find a pass. No pain bang. Who just kind of rolled... That came closer to scoring than I thought. Just kind of a lazy little looping shot that almost worked. Probably would have been better off to come off the crossbar. But, okay. Wow. This game is not going the way I expected. 2 injuries. Okay, we're going to try the encouraging bit. Okay, I'm okay with that. We're on the road. And we've had 2 injuries, so fair enough. It's funny how we're the one that always gets called out for, potentially injuring people on purpose, but Mueller gets a goal and instantly gets injured. A little retaliation there by the Benfica players. So pretty even match so far. They've had some clear-cut chances, though. So we have to kind of overcome that. We have to make the most of what we do have. Over to Legal. Can you get a header? Oh, it comes off the off the post and back out. Goal kick for Benfica. Nice little chance there. So one new thing, if we get that Polish wingback, he's really good at corners. Oh, they've got Diogo Goncalves. I mean, a draw's not the worst thing in the world here, but man, I really wanted to win. I didn't expect one, but I really wanted one. And to be fair, again, a draw against them in their home is not the worst case, is not the worst thing in the world. It keeps things tight. It means we're still in this. Oh, look at that save by Calican. Just pops it up and then catches it on the way down. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Okay, we're going to go attacking. We're going to try to steal this one here at the end. See what we can do. I'm going to throw out a... Get creative. We're not going to go forever on this, but we're going to give it a few minutes. They've made their subs as well. And I don't know what's going on. There was a goal kick to us, which meant somehow we had to stop the clock. There we go. Doesn't appear to be doing much for us. Drop it back down. I don't want to lose this one here at the last second because we were attacking. Oh, and we might. 2 minutes added time. We're not attacking anymore, though. We should be on counter at this point. There, Goncalves over to Dantes. There we go. Cali Cannon comes out, takes that one away. Where's the distribution going? There you go. Over to Nikolov. Heads it forward to Victor. What's Victor got? Victor chips it up. Nobody runs on it. Ascarvante needs to charge under those. He needs to go for him, and he just doesn't. It frustrates Victor wants it. He just takes it away. He's like, you know what? Get out of my way. This is mine. Pikachu, terrible first touch, and then he just gives up. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Pikachu. Oh, I am not choosing you anymore. That was terrible. That's 2 players in a row that have just, I'm just done. I'm just taking myself out of the play. I mean, look at this. First of all, it shouldn't have been passed to him. That was a stupid pass. But then he's just like, yeah, whatever. And then he doesn't even hustle. Doesn't even hustle afterwards. Just gives up on it. Copper hears me yelling. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I can't believe we're going to lose on that. Oh, come on, Victor, please. We need this. We need this. Madu, something. Pain bang. First touch in. Oh, that was not it. That was not it. Areola manages to grab that, and we go down on just a shocker. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Can I discipline people for? I can't hear. That was not F. Can I tell individuals something? Some of their efforts were excellent. Look, we got a 7-2. We've got a 7. I mean, some of these players played hard. 7-1 for Gabriel. And then I'm going to do that. Pikachu. Oh, I do not. Can I tell an individual player? No. Oh, I'm pissed off. That's 2 players that gave up huge mistakes. 2 to 3 weeks. And Nikolov is jaded. So Mateo's coming in. Pikachu's coming in. Gabriel's injured. T-Bone's coming in. Let's make that sub right there. And then there. Man. Blanc's coming in. Ludovic, maybe? He can't jump out. Well, he's got a jumping reach of 10. His heading's only an 8. That's the problem with Allen, too. His heading's okay, but his jumping reach is 6. You know what? I don't want to see Pikachu in there for the moment. I don't. So Pikachu's going to come out. We're going to go there. And I guess something like this going forward. Pascal's still on his last yellow. Bonnet's on his last yellow. Skelzo. I guess that's that, but man, that hurts so bad. I mean, that's probably it. That's our Champions League right there. 2 players that just gave up on plays, just said, screw it. Now, can I come back and Pikachu speak about Horn? Can I criticize last game? You played a 6-2 and you gave up a goal. Yeah, that was terrible. My last game was excellent. I mean, we can look at it and see that it wasn't. Yeah, not so much. And I'm also going to discipline him. Poor performance. Issue a warning. Not happy at all. And then where's Legree? Because I'm unhappy with him too. What was that last one? 6 points. Oh, look at that. He got away with a 6.7 on that. Okay, I'll let that one go. It's a harder one to rationalize. We didn't leave him in long enough for that. But yeah, just so frustrated right now on those 2 goals. That's that. We'll be back for the next. When is the next one? We've got Benfica again, this time at home, in a couple of matches. So we'll be back for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.